Okay, now for the subtraction, we will take one more example because there is some misconception about the sign. Most of the time students says minus, minus, plus, and they actually in time to add minus and minus, they make the sign plus. Okay, so actually I would like to tell you first about the rules of sign which we use while subtracting or sometimes in multiplication also. So it is actually minus into minus is equal to plus. Okay, and into is actually multiplication, and for about the multiplication means instead of multiplication we can take bracket also. Means if it is written like minus, then bracket, suppose it is minus 2, then we can make it minus into minus, because bracket is also a type of multiplication. So minus into minus will be written as plus. Okay, so it is plus 2. Okay, but if it is written minus 2, you cannot make the change of sign here. Minus 2 and minus 2. If it is written as minus 2 means you have to add 2 with 2, but the sign will remain minus. It will not. But if it is written as minus 2 minus 2, then if you will say for this is minus 4, because the minus sign is not multiplied here. It is just simple addition with the minus sign. Okay, but for this we have minus 2 and minus into minus is plus. So minus 2 plus 2 is equal to 0. So minus into minus plus means for into either you will have a sign of multiplication, or if you have a sign of bracket, then only you can use the minus. Now hope you got it. So always keep this in mind, because most of the time students make this mistake. Okay, minus into minus plus means minus, either minus is put with a bracket and then minus into minus is made as plus, or otherwise if multiplication sign is there, then only you can change the sign. Otherwise if it is written like this, like if you have minus, if it is written as minus 1 minus 2, then it is minus 1 added with minus 2, and minus 1 when added with minus 2 it is minus 2, not plus 2. Okay, but if it is written as minus 1 minus 2, then it can be written as minus plus 2. Okay, and these are two opposite signs. So minus 1 plus 2. So minus 1 plus 2 is 1. Okay, now one more thing. Sometimes students make a mistake in how to do this. Okay, so I would like to tell you here only that how you can add when you have a minus sign, because there is much confusion with the minus sign. So let's learn it. Like suppose if you have to add the things, means add the terms, and it has with two similar signs. Suppose you have two minus sign, like minus 1 minus 1. So minus 1 and minus 1, if it is written like that, written like this, then minus it is actually 2 minus 1. Okay, means two individual minus 1, and you have to add this. So when you will add this, it is minus 2. Okay, if you have two different signs like minus 1 plus 2, here we have to add only, but we have two different signs. So when you have two different signs, when you have two similar signs, always you have to add, and when you have two different signs, always you have to subtract, and you have to subtract the smaller number from the greater one. Okay, and just keep this in mind that for the sign you will put only the sign which is greater. Like here the sign of 2 is greater, because 2 is greater than 1, and 2 has a plus sign. So we will always subtract, because these are two different signs. So if you have one plus and one minus, then you will always subtract, but the sign you will put for the greater one. Like 2 minus 1 is 1, 2 minus 1 is 1, and you will put the plus sign. So for the plus we are not required to put any sign. So simply you can write it as 1. Okay, but if it is 2 same sign like minus and minus, you have to put minus. If it is plus and plus, then like 1 plus 1, you will write 2. So means what is the concept? For two same kind of sign, means if you have two minus sign, you have to always add. But if you have two different signs, like one is plus and another one is minus, you have always to subtract. But after subtracting, you will put the sign of the greater number. Like here we have done, here two different signs are given, minus and plus. So we will subtract it, and on subtraction we will get 1. The greater sign is plus, so we will put plus only. Okay, we cannot put minus here. Okay, so this is the fundamental concept for subtraction that you have to keep in mind always. Okay. Now minus into minus is plus. Again minus into plus is equal to minus. Plus into minus is equal to minus, and plus into plus is plus. So this sign rule you have to use, minus into minus, and for the into, not always into is written. Sometimes you got the bracket. Most of the time you got the bracket only. Multiplication sign, you very often got this multiplication sign in the calculation. So minus into minus means if it is written like minus bracket minus something, then bracket is also multiplication. So you can take it minus into minus as plus, and minus into plus minus, plus into minus is minus, and plus into plus is plus. So this is the rule for that you have to use for the algebraic calculation. Okay. Now take one more example of subtraction, because in the subtraction most of the time a student makes the mistake. So just take suppose we have to subtract 8x square plus, just take this time y, 8y square 7y plus 2. Okay, and you have to subtract this, means subtract from 11x square minus, we are taking y here, 3y and plus 2. Okay, so this is somewhat different from the previous one. Previous was very simple, and this is somewhat complicated. So you have to subtract this. Okay, you have to subtract this expression from this one. So by the method you will write this one above, because we have written from here. So from means you have to subtract this one, this expression, from this expression. So write 11y square minus 3y plus 2, then subtraction 8y square plus 7y plus 2. Now what we have to do, here we can see we have different types of signs. Somewhere we have plus, somewhere minus. And now for this type of questions you have to be sincere about the sign. Now actually we are subtracting this expression from the above one. So we have to multiply subtraction sign with all these three. Okay, individually, and then we have to put sign, individual sign for each one, and then only we can start the process. Like here we have plus 8 and we have to subtract it, means minus into plus, so it will be minus. Here we have plus, so minus. Here we have plus, so minus. Okay, so for every plus you have to change the sign, but for the below part only, not on the above part. For the downside part you have to change the sign. If it is plus, then change it to minus. If it is minus, change it to plus, because plus into minus is minus and minus into minus is plus. So always change the sign for the downward part. Okay, and now do the process. Now you will do the process like 8, then minus 11 minus 8. So 11 minus 8 is 3y square, then it is minus, and here also we have minus. So I have told you, you have to add it. Okay, and for the addition we need to keep in mind the sign. So both the signs are minus, and 3 plus 7 is, so when the signs are similar we always add, but put the sign of whatever the sign is given there. So 3 plus 7 is 10, and it is minus 10 because both the signs are same. So we will put the same sign, that is minus, and say signs are same, that's why we will add it. And similarly for 2, here we have to do 2 minus 2, so it will be 0. Okay, so we can simply write it answer like 3y square minus 10y. 0 is not required because 0 we can write or even you can leave it like this. Okay, so 3y square minus 10y is the answer for this subtraction. Okay, now hope the subtraction and addition is clear to you. And next, proceed to the multiplication. How we can multiply the algebraic expression. So for the multiplication, first you need to learn about the rule of exponent. Okay, so exponent, I think you all know about the exponent. So how we multiply the exponent, like if you have some x square and you have to multiply it with x, then what will be the result? So x square when multiplied with x, this is multiplication. And when we have multiplication of algebraic expression for the same variable, what we do, we actually in the case of multiplication we add the power. Like if it is written as x to the power m into x to the power n, then it can be written as x to the power m plus n. But we can always do this when the bases are same, means x and x. Okay, so when x and x are same, you can add m plus n. So x to the power m plus n. Similarly, like it is x to the power 2 and x to the power 1. So simply we can add the powers. So x to the power 2 plus 1, that is x to the power 3. Means when x square will be multiplied with the x, we can write it as x cube. Okay, so hope it is clear to you. And in the case of division, if it is x cube divided by x, or if it is written as x cube by x, both are same. So if it is divided, then what we have to do, when x to the power m is divided by x to the power n, what we do, we subtract m minus n. Okay, so if it is written like this, or it is written like x to the power m, x to the power n, we do x to the power m minus n, like this. Okay, so if we have a number, suppose it is x to the power 10 divided by it is x to the power 8, so what will be the answer? X to the power 10 minus 8, that is equal to x square. Okay, so this will help you a lot. This is the basic concept for that is required for the multiplication and division of the algebraic expression. Okay, now this was about the same variable. What about the different variables? So when you have a different variable, like if you have x multiplied with y, so then what will you do? So if x is multiplied by y, you can simply write it as xy. Okay, if it is written as x, if it is written as x into y square, then you can simply write it xy square. Xy square. Okay, if it is written as y, x into y into z, you can write it as x, y and z. Means if it is multiplication, you can just add the power of the same variable and simply write the different variables all together. Okay, like if it is written as a into b square into c cube, then you can write it as a b square and c cube. If it is written as b square into c square b plus bc, like this. Now simply what you have to do, just see the variables, and if the variables are same, then add the powers. Okay, or if it is division, then subtract the power simply. Like here we have this b, b and b. So this b has a power of 2, this b has a power of 1, so 2 plus 1, this has a power of 1, so 1, and then for c, here we have power 2 and 1, so 2 plus 1, so b has a power 4 and c has a power 3. So the answer will be b to the power 4 and c to the power 3. So this is the multiplication of the algebraic expression. And now this is single term multiplication. What about the different terms multiplication? So for the different terms multiplication, like if it is x plus 2 multiplied with y minus 3, what will you do? This is somewhat different. For simplicity, just take this y only. Okay. So if it is written x plus 2 into y, how you can do this? You have to take the variable and multiply it individually. Like x will be multiplied with 2, and if it is plus sign, then you have to put plus sign in between, and then again you have to multiply 2 with the y. Like x into y plus 2 into y. Like it is xy and 2y. So this will be your answer. And now for the two different variables, two different expression of two terms, what will you do? Like if it is x plus 2, y plus 3 like this, then simply you have to do the same thing. Like you can take one by one the variables and then multiply with the another variable. Like here you can take x into y plus 3 plus 2 into y plus 3. Okay, so x into y is xy as we have done earlier. Then x plus 3, if we have plus here, you have to put plus. If it is minus, then put minus. There is nothing any complicated concept here. X into 3 is 3x. Now 2 into y is 2y, and 2 into 3 is 6. Okay, if you have some similar terms, means like terms, then add or subtract it, otherwise this will remain your answer. So here we do not have any like terms, so this will be your answer. So for the 3 terms, 4 terms, or any number of terms, you can do the same thing. Just take the variable of the first given expression one by one and multiply with the other whole expression. Okay, like this. Like here we have x plus 2 into y plus 3. We have taken one by one x and 2 individually. You can see x is multiplied with this whole term and 2 is also multiplied with this whole term. So similarly, if you have 3 terms or 4 terms continuously, then you will do this process regularly with the 3 or 4 terms, whatever is given there. Okay, so this is about the multiplication, and hope now that the multiplication, the addition and subtraction is clear to you. Now let's move to division of the algebraic expression. So how we can do the division? A little concept I have already provided to you here, but let's do something like if it is written x cube y square z, and it is divided by x y z. Okay, now x cube y square and z is divided by x y z. How will you do this? Okay, so similarly as we have done in the multiplication, you can do it in the division also. Only instead of adding the powers, you have to subtract the power. Okay, so see the variables. It is x to the power 3, and here also we have x, and it has a power of 1. So simply do it. X 3 to the power 3 minus 1. For the y, 2 minus 1, and z 1 minus 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2, so it will be x square. Y 2 minus 1, it will be y, and z 1 minus 1, it will be 0. So your answer will be x square y. Okay, so you can do the division like this. Means in multiplication we just add the power of the same variable, or if it is different variable, you can just write it simply in beside the other variables. And if it is division, you can subtract the powers like this. Like in this expression we have x to the power 3, here it is x to the power 1, so 3 minus 1 is 2, then y to the power 2, y to the power 1, 2 minus 1 is 1, so we have written 1 only. And for the power 0, we can write for the power 0, anything to the power 0, you know 1, so x square y into 1 is x square y, and this is your answer. So hope addition, subtraction, multiplication and division of the algebraic expression is clear to you, and in the next video we will meet with some different identities of the algebraic expression that is very important for the classes 8, 9 and 10. Okay, so let's wait for the next video.